Greetings everybody and welcome back to DeGrand. DeGrand Daddy Plays Hades, the Long Winter Update. I think I haven't had a run with the aspect of Zagreus in a while, so that's what we are going to do here. It was also, of course, the weapon with the Dark Thirst buff on it. Yeah, let's see. We take our trusty Chaos Egg again, and we're just going to see what we can find. Zagreus aspect, I personally like it a lot. I think it is pretty underrated by a lot of people. Which is understandable considering... Oh no.
Some modifications to the rail are in order.
Yeah, I like Flurry Fire first of all.
Cheers.
I think it is a little bit underrated because, yeah, trust me, there will be a bottle of nectar there again. I knew it. It never stops.
The rod of fishing there.
The moment I saw the hammer, I knew it would happen.
Bite this.
Got a knucklehead. It's just very convenient to just keep firing on enemies without having to reload and or without having to waste, basically waste a hammer boon on getting that potential. I mean, with 30 ammunition counts, you can do a lot of things, which is pretty nice. There's Aphrodite and Ares. Sure, let's go for Ares here. Usually would prefer Aphrodite, but I would also prefer not having to go for a challenge room just in order to see a god boon. I think in this update they introduced a hammer boon that makes your attack stronger for continuous strikes.
You to acts of greater violence than before.
Maybe we can get this one and get some cool things off that. That would be nice. But we will see. But yeah, overall it's pretty nice, it's convenient, and it can make for some interesting runs. I can see why people would underestimate it, considering that, you know, Ares Rail exists. And Hestia's Rail... I mean, it has the power of huge numbers on its side. You know how large numbers can be if you play that weapon aspect. I think the highest I've seen with Hestia in the past has been... How much has it been? 4,500? I think that's what I have on record. But it was in the previous update, so I'm not sure if you could replicate it like that anymore. Probably should still be possible. All the damage is already coming together pretty nicely. We need to be mindful about not being able to deflect bullets back at our enemies, though. Or not deflect bullets, not making them flinch. That's probably going to be the biggest linchpin in here. Poseidon, huh? Okay, Poseidon, let's see what you got.
Oh, this place.
My god, I need to exchange my legendary keepsake once in a while. I think I've been using Mech for such a long time now. Not even by design, I just keep forgetting to exchange her.
Ahoy, my godly nephew, I've arrived, so set aside your worries and let's drench the dead.
Let's drench the dead. We could go for a Wrath effect here, but I think the Tile Lash has a bit more potential for the future. Don't really need that palm right now. First and foremost, we need something in our attack. It is basically supposed to be our main source of damage here. Oh, there. Armor, numbskulls, not my favorites. It's supposed to be our main source of damage, so I want to be able to use it as such. That aside, I do not mind having the Poseidon dash in here.
The power of the gods.
It is a pretty good dash. Has a lot of potential for the future. And as long as you don't use a purely melee weapon like the sword, you can usually make it work for yourself just nicely. So... Also, we already have one debuff, so that's also very good for us. Here's me hoping that we can double down on that. Literally doubling down on that, just getting a second debuff so we can capitalize on privilege status would be cool.
You truly are an idiot, aren't you?
Come and get it.
If we can get it, great. If we can't get it, then, I mean, we still will play the run to the best of our abilities. I mean, we had some good runs where we never got it.
Blood and darkness.
Where that
No way.
thing never got online. We still managed to make it work. So it's not an absolute requirement.
Surprise.
But you know, why make your life harder than it needs to be if you don't have to? Well, there are plenty of reasons why you would want that. Training, for example, maybe some achievements just so that you can get some bragging rights out of it, but not today. Today, we play to win. There's still one more? There he is.
Calling for Charon.
Man, I feel like this floor has been pretty bare bones thus far. We haven't seen a lot of interesting things. Kinda disappointing, really. We got our hammer, we got 2 god wounds. Yeah, that isn't really much. It's actually best to just take them out by dashing into them. Because 1 dash is actually enough. Nice.
Which way?
So many blue lawn rewards in here. It's actually pretty disheartening, isn't it? Put that there. I need to be a bit careful about using my dash to knocking them away, because every now and then I will probably end up knocking them into positions that will not be as advantageous for me. Especially the big guys. If I knock them away while they're winding up an attack, I can usually end up getting hit pretty easily. I hate how you guys just always keep in spawning in one after another. There.
Right there.
Yeah, we're a bit slow in here, but there's a shop. We have so much money in our hands, I'll be damned. And there's, of course, nothing for sale there. But there is a fish. I don't really use the special for the... Where's the fish? Oh, down here. I don't really use my special for the damage all that much. It's more for the debuff every now and then.
It's a skiller scion.
We have had a lot of those lately, haven't we? But man, what a weird floor. We don't even have an attack. That's the worst of it.
Guess not.
Murder. Murder.
Yeah, murder time it is. Come on. I would feel so much better if I actually had an attack rune on me here. For the moment, we need a little bit more damage.
Not again.
Oh, oh no. Did not expect her to use that attack. That was a wrong read from me. Didn't cause too much trouble for us though. Yeah, murder. We know the drill. But yeah, overall I really like this weapon aspect. It can give you some entertaining runs, and you basically get almost the benefits of having infinite ammo without having to pick up infinite ammo. Even though they changed it, it is now some kind of triple burst attack instead of just a regular shooting motion. Which I suppose has some advantages to it, but it's... I don't know. It's cute. It's cute, but never seemed all that interesting to me.
Let's hear it.
So, yeah, let's hear it.
Tisiphone has failed me, has she?
I don't know, maybe. You know who has failed us? Chaos. We picked up his egg and never saw him even once. Not even a single time. That is disappointing, really. He could have given us so many cool things, too. So, I am thinking about... Zeus could be cool. And I feel like if we get that other hammer boon I talked about earlier, Artemis could also be cool. And who know who else would be cool? Demeter, in every sense of the word. You know what, let's go with Zeus. I feel like I haven't had a great run regarding his attack on the rail in a very long time. We haven't even seen Hermes thus far. That's also something to be concerned about, because I wouldn't mind getting his faster attacks too. More HP. Let's try a reroll here. One more. Okay, 2 rerolls for Hermes. That's working. That's okay. Was hoping for actually meeting Zeus there. sadly that was not in the cards. Who's next? There they are. You're the last. Oh no, he's not the last. There was a wave maker up in here too. Go down, please. Thanks.
Sorry, boss. My pocket pressing matters to attend to, but I'm here relaying you that message and relaying this.
Relay it, baby. Faster movement speed, quick recovery, swift flourish. Let's take the swift flourish here.
That's the stuff.
And this is where we will
Give
again.
me another.
Zeus! There he is!
Silent.
Hopefully he's giving me his attack. It will basically double my damage all by itself, which would be very, very nice.
Slam dancers.
Would be doubling the damage of my attack if he would be able to give it to me. I like how I actually pushed that guy into the lava pool there. Didn't die from it. Can you hold still? Thank you. He didn't die because of it, but it was still pretty cool. Come on. There you go. I said there you go. I really like the Poseidon dash. I feel like I should play around a bit more often. Now, Manhalion, he recently, by recently I think he was yesterday, he managed to beat the game using only his dash attack. It was a Poseidon Sea Storm run. I have had done the same in the past, but with Athena's attack.
Now aid your ascent, nephew.
Both hilarious if you pull them off. He is not giving me his attack. Zeus!
Lightning.
Here's Dionysus. But I think I want to go for the shop first. Oh, Zeus! What are you doing? I could have gone for a scintillating feast here again, but I feel like I have bigger fish to fry. Arno's giving me an attack, you know what? That has some potential, and so has a support fire. Oh, that's rough. That is rough. I want them both. But I feel like I have to go for Deadly Strike in here. There are many reasons to that. Partly because I have, at least to my knowledge, never played a run like this, but also because it opens up some dual wounds in the future, perhaps. Okay.
Moving right along.
And just because I felt like having this run without an attack rune would be an honest-to-God meme. But don't get me wrong, support fire on the attack for the rail, super strong. Meeting at Artemis here again. Could mean we get a dual boon together with Zeus. I wouldn't mind getting... Oh yeah, I wouldn't mind getting pressure points in here for a bit more crit chance. As always, not a fan of Marked. Man, Marked needs some work. Since they reworked it to the way it is right now, it has just been in a very, very poor state, hasn't it? I remember when I started playing this game, it would be a permanent debuff on the enemies. That would increase the crit chance by, I think, 10 to 30%, something along those lines. And yeah, the lightning work would take it.
Thank the gods.
And Eurydice, my girl. So...
Hey, hon. You're just in time, Your Royal Majesty. Cooked up something special just for you.
Baby girl, everything you cook up for me is special. Thank you.
You got it.
Stronger Doom, stronger attack, stronger dash, stronger Zeus 8. Yeah, all of our main abilities get stronger. That's what I like to see. I don't think I even have all that many passive abilities up until this point. Yeah, maybe I should not shoot the column there. Can't believe that I have 4 ranks into my dash attack at this point. Just purely by accident, I ended up developing it that much. Honest to God, there's a case we made about me maybe not even trying to pursue the attack after all of this. Yet here we are, doing exactly that. Because that's what I want to do. There is a lot of merit to letting the game decide what your run is going to be and then just going with the flow. But every now and then, you want the run to end up becoming what you want it to become, you know? At least that's how I feel about the matter.
What else we got?
Ares again. What do I even want with you? Hermes is better. Yeah, I was not feeling Ares today. Ares is an awkward god in my book.
In the name of Hades.
Hermes coming in clutch with nothing I really wanted, huh? But Greatest Reflex is pretty neat. And here we go again, further developing our dash. I'll be damned. Oh boy. Okay. I see what you're playing at. Here's me hoping that we can get a pretty nice hammer boon over the next round. To me it always feels like the rail, the rail and the bow are the most reliant on getting good hammer upgrades. Then again, it also depends a bit on the run. For the bow, because I am not that good with the bow overall, and because I'm not playing with the controller, it is almost always explosive shot and twin shot, or why can I hit you? Thank you. It's almost always explosive shot and triple shot and twin shot for me. Or the special related ones if I play with the Chiron aspect. And for the rail, I mean, if you go for something special heavy, you like triple bomb. Cluster bomb for some runs also pretty good. Especially if you can pair it up together with rocket bomb. It becomes super strong, super hilarious. Haven't had that one thus far by myself. But I've seen it in action by some other guys doing videos. And I would like to do the same. Look at that! My lightning rod actually ended up killing that Hydra head all the way over here. That's nice. Reload, and we end it. Now we got some good power-ups in the air, making us a bit stronger.
Lovely chatting with you, Lerny dear.
Always lovely. We need to introduce Lerny to Boldy. Wouldn't those two make a comedy duo as well? I think that would be great together.
No paradise awaits you.
Okay, next up.
I figured. Thanks.
Next up. Artemis actually doesn't have anything I really want at this point. You know what, let's go with Poseidon. See what he can offer us. We can get some good things out of him. Can buy some darkness. We could use a little bit of HP, so we might as well.
To the top.
So, we will see Poseidon. Maybe we'll get a second debuff out of him, which would be nice. We will see our second hammer, which will hopefully yield some good results. I wouldn't mind seeing Artemis again, either. Just on account of me maybe getting
No thanks.
pressure points for more crits. And, or... We haven't got a lot of keys this far, have we? For the support fire later down the line.
Stay dead.
Yeah, please do stay dead. Never to return. Oh, I'm not kidding. Of course they're going to return. Every time I'm saying never to return, I have to remind myself of fire. All the music in these Supergiant games.
Lord Poseidon.
Okay. Yeah, I go for Sea Storm here, don't mind if I do.
Thank you for your support.
There's the hammer. Every bit of music made in these Supergiant games has been made by Darren Corbin, in my opinion. And now I really have no choice. Now I have to use my dash so very offensively like this. Just because it basically outclasses everything else I have. We have by accident developed this so much. And we even got 5 dashes from Hermes. I wanted to get fast attacks from him, we didn't get it. Oh well, that's just the way that it is. Rocket bomb, piercing fire, triple bomb. Yeah, those are not the boons I was looking for. Ah, it's a shame. But you know what? Piercing fire will be helpful against Theseus, so that alone will be useful for me. There's a shop and 2 gods waiting for me. Don't mind if I do that. So, you 2 jokers, huh? We start with Poseidon.
I very much appreciated that.
You better appreciate that. Wave pounding, boiling point is special. Gotta say, I don't care about all of these options all that much. Let's take the wave pounding, I suppose.
I'll not abide such disrespect. disregard of our past companionship, my kin. In war, one must take sides, and you had best choose mine.
Maybe another time. I don't know, Ares? I feel like Ares is the most awkward god to fit into the run properly. Just because he doesn't have all that many good passives that just go with every run. He only has, if memory serves, 2 passives that are not tied to his own boons. Urge to Kill and Battle Rage. Urge to Kill, it's pretty okay. Oh wow, you knocked him into the air, that was nice.
You would slip my murderous intent. Resilience as this deserves reward, and I am feeling rather generous.
That's nice. Let's take this one. And Battle Rage, at least to me, it is very reliant on the kind of weapon you are using.
Appears it's time we challenge one another once again. Prepare.
Yeah, let's do it. If you play something like the Hestia Raid, Battle Rage for that is absolutely stunning. But if you don't, and so you play the Spear, then Battle Rage becomes one of the most useless moves in the game. Oh no. Fat Finger, that was not the play. You can try. He's running. He stopped running.
I have to reload.
Like, with the Spear, we tried it out.
Stand down.
Stand down, yes. We tried it out, and there were a couple problems with it. First of all, it only affects one part of the damage coming from the Spear special.
The hunt comes down to kill or be killed. Except for us immortals who have to live with our shame. Which is worse.
It is not, trust me. Living is a lot of fun. Let's take the other smart. Here we go.
Thank you, goddess.
Money, huh? Sure. And for the attack, you always have to do a regular attack before you can get off the special attacks, so you will never be able to get the Battle Rage attack boost on a fully charged attack. So yeah, that's just troublesome to do with in most situations. And aside from that, he just has no good passive boosts that work with anything else. And because he has that horrendous split between having Doom builds and Slicing Shot builds, it is just very hard to fit him in. And then you consider how bad Slicing Shot and Blade Drifts are all by themselves. It's also just bad to just squeeze him in regularly.
Here, Zagreus.
I do mind, but here you are again.
I'll handle this.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, we absolutely have this under control. It's hilarious, man. I was so looking forward to playing this as a strong attack-related run. I was super looking forward to that, and now the game just said no to that. I knew there was one more. Kinda awkward, man. If you would have gotten that hammer boon I was talking about earlier, that one that just adds +1 damage every time you hit an enemy with it in short succession, we could have gotten such strong attacks. Would have been basically using like the Ares legendary, but on the rail attack. That together with crits, man, that would have been amazing.
Never saw me.
See you, Than.
There's Poseidon once more, which is very nice. And we do want some HP in here, so we will fight.
Champions of Elysium, now prove yourselves.
Yeah, prove yourselves to me. You know what? I'm going to use her. Had a feeling this might be a good course of action here. The moment I saw these chariots spawn in,
Peace and quiet.
that was calculated because I had no way, aside from my cast, to realistically stop them. And my cast, it's pretty slow. So I wanted to get these guys out of my game before they could have any funny ideas. Get these spear heroes out because we don't like them. What's next? Let's hope the Poseidon gives us maybe a debuff or something comparably good. Oh, there's a shield hero. We are actually fairly okay equipped to deal with them. What happened to that spear hero? He was just bouncing around like crazy. There's more enemies, of course. Slowly but steadily taking out all the opposition over here. And that's it for you too. Yeah, we want this debuff. Oh, hello, another bottle of nectar. It would be hilarious if that would go into our dash as well. On the bright side, we really have a pretty okay run for dealing with shield heroes. Our knockbacks are actually affecting them.
Just getting started.
We have multiple sources of lightning in our run, and even our regular attack can just hit them. Because we don't have explosive bullets. Oh no! Oh man, I actually forgot explosive bullets don't even flinch enemies anymore. One of the biggest crimes. I so very much miss that. Ooh, gotcha. Enemies just keep spawning in. All of them frankly annoying. But we did it.
Nectar bottle.
That went into the hunter's mark of all the things. Oh, come on. Now we have 2 rerolls left. Let's go for the shop. With this much money, yeah, of course we go for the shop. Okay, that was not that good.
Pay for that.
Stronger special, that's a no. Stronger attack, 4%, great. 4% extra damage, man. That's a dream right there.
Time for the main event.
You challenge us to battle, Hellspawn? Then Asterius and I accept.
Awfully nice of you, my boy.
Get away from him.
Yeah, please do get away from me. Okay, Asterius already at the halfway point. Stop running. Stop attacking. One of these days, Asterius is going to approach us again. And when he does, I'm going to use my rod for all the damage. And Asterius is on too.
You're next, King.
Oh, feels good, man. Feels greato. I actually super forgot about that. I need to play some runs where I just go and lose against Asterius to finally unlock that one remaining quest we still have open. I think that is actually the last quest, if it even is a quest at this point. It should be at least somewhat treated like that. Let's go for the old spec collar here. I like it.
I can do this. I can do this.
You can. You're also repeating yourself. Ah, well, it's understandably so. Even though we have been here hundreds of times already. My boy Zagreus still a little tense about the old situation. You know what? I remember the very first time I made it here into the Temple of Styx. I was super tense myself.
Fishing time.
Okay, we catch this fish. There you are.
Got one.
A scuffer.
Another scuffer.
Alright, Poseidon. Bless
Sure,
us.
keep me going.
Oh! 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 Yes, let's do it.
I'm sure Lady Artemis
Not quite what I had in mind there, but it has some potential going for it. And we still have some
By the
rerolls
three
left here.
fates.
There is Zeus. We wouldn't mind getting jolted out of him. And that's just the money. Okay, let's start with Poseidon here. Poseidon will make every other room after this a little bit faster. And would you look at that? As the last row, we still managed to get some attacking goodness in here. Isn't that great? Not quite what I had in mind when I started playing this run, but it's going to work.
Not now.
Especially if you get Zeus's jolted later down the line. We should be pretty well up. So, hello there. Nothing to be bothered about.
Can't quite get
Yeah, it's pretty terrible, I know. Thanks for taking care of this fool in a timely manner. Could have done it without you, but there was no reason to.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Oh, I mean, if you want to, sure, we will take your cast as well. Sunken treasure, also potent, but not that interesting for us here.
Got to keep searching.
Let's save the money. Maybe we'll be able to get that Hermes bonus on top of everything else. Oh, if Zeus gives us Jolted, that would be great. Gotcha, gotcha, baby.
Lots of coin there.
They are so well on top of everything else, which is also very, very nice.
Let's see.
HYDRA light, Trough tracker. We don't need the Prometheus stone. Actually, let's take it. Let's take it all.
Useful.
Take it all, why not?
Hey,
Maybe that chest will have something good for us, and maybe we will end up taking that extra cast stone with us into the boss fight. Sure, I'll fight for some HP. Why not? We'll probably not even gain all that much from this, because these chest rooms and sticks are pretty terrible overall. But that's just the risk of doing business in here. Still more rats spawning in. Just look at how much time this takes. That just diminishes the return of investment we got from our chest here.
Yes.
I haven't checked. Have we gotten at least some money from that? I'm not sure. Just throwing some casts in there. The damage is pretty good.
Not yet.
Alright, Zeus, make my day. Man, this run ended up being very Sea-Storm-centric in the long run. I am surprised, amazed, not annoyed by that. Maybe wishing that I would have taken the support fire earlier. You know what? That is something that can be treated as a bad decision. But for the one I had in mind, the moment I saw Artemis, it seemed like to be the better choice of action there. Ah, well. We learned something new again. Of course he's not giving me Jolted. Who am I even kidding here? Let's take the... Man, I would have liked to get Jolted out of him. Damn. Let's take. Cloud of Judgment, I think. More lightning effects in the long run. We'll keep all of these though.
Hope this can get
Not
me
even
out of
double
here.
strike wasn't there. It's actually kind of depressing. Okay, Artemis, one more chance for you, girl. Stupid laser throwing piece of stone scrap. We ain't having your shenanigans. Not today, not like this. So far, so good, so far. But yeah, we have some strong qualities now. Oh man, if only we would have... and chaos on the first run, you know? And the first biome.
Out of ammo.
Oh, I need to cough.
Olympus.
Hang on. Oh man.
Lord Zeus.
Suddenly my
Olympus.
throat got very sore. And would you look at that, we get the support fire in the end regardless.
I'm grateful for this.
Would have liked to get the pressure point there as well, but
Need to keep looking at
that
these
was just not in the
passageways.
cards.
I'll take this one.
And we do get the fast attacks regardless.
Cheers, Hermes.
Yeah, I'm feeling this now. HP. Hello. Feels good, man. Feels great. If we would have had Jolted in here, it would have been even better. But just like this, it's already pretty fine. I'm glad, you know what? The run ended up coming together against Styx regardless, so I'm very happy about that. As long as we use our special every now and then, we still get 2 debuffs on our targets, so that's very nice. We also ended up getting a surprisingly big amount of HP in here, which is nice. And we might be able to sell something in there. If we do decide to do that. Who's next? There you are. He landed immediately, took damage from my lightning rods. Blast.
Not yet. Lord Zeus.
So far, so good. This run, there's a lot of ways in which we could have improved upon it with a little bit better RNG. But that is maybe something to look forward to for the next time we play. And there's nothing in here we want to sell off. Also, I just realized that we actually have to do an honest to God full clear in here. That's not good.
Business, mate. I'll take it.
I feel like I haven't had to do a full clear like this in quite a while. How do I feel about that? Oh, I have mixed feelings about it. Let's put it like this.
Shiny.
Very, very mixed feelings. Ah, you know what's sad? That we haven't gotten the Typhoon's Fury and the Breaking Wave out of Poseidon.
It's no use.
We would be blasting through all these floors like crazy with those. Come on, no more small rats. I'm on the clock here. We actually only have 1 minute and 20 seconds left. There we go. And we leave. Nothing else we can afford.
Thus has the prince again persuaded fearsome Cerberus to get out of his way.
But yeah, Tartarus, I think that's really the floor that ended up feeling super weird overall.
Bye for now, boy.
Starting with a hammer, getting a nectar bottle right after, as per usual. And then we only got 2 boons. That doesn't happen often in Tartarus. Only 2 boons, man.
Crisp, cold air.
And starting with the Chaos XC, no Chaos Gate either.
I shall give you no quarter, boy. Although I doubt that you expected otherwise.
But with all that considered, we still made a pretty okay run out of this. So we just keep firing on him like crazy. He's gone. This will be rough because of the time most of all.
I guess so. Lord Zeus.
Oh my god, these enemies. Void Stones, and he is stealthing again. We're going to take this to overtime, I can tell.
Lord Zeus.
Where is he? There he is. Oh! I wish he would just honestly got stop doing that for good. 30 seconds. Yeah, man, that full clear did not help us overall. But we stay focused on our task. And he's gone once more. There we are. 8 seconds, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Yeah, that wave is some garbage, man. That's the clock having ran out on us. Oh no. Got me there, lost another life. Almost. Damn. Last life. Oh my god, this is a race against time. I am not. Woohoo! No. Lasers, I'm done. I lost.
Ah. This must be the way to teach you discipline. Then so be it.
The tight deadline and the full clear, man. That's a shame. That is a terrible shame.
So, did everybody miss me?
Oh, bother.
Just keeping watch over the pull of sticks there, same as always.
I kind of expected you to say something else there. Hail to you too, Achilles. Nobody else has anything to say. And they're not here. Don't have a lot of gems on our hand. Man, that is a shame.
Wants fish.
Oh yeah, we have fish for you.
Greetings, chef.
Can I talk to you? Thank you.
These will you, chef?
We got 3 fish over the course of the run, you know what? That's okay. 90 gems, very nice. Oh man, that actually annoys me quite a bit. Quite a bit. Nobody is going to be all smug about that, but you know what? That's okay. That is okay. It was not our best run, but the next run will catch up to it somewhat fiercely. Okay, it's really the Chaos Shield, so yeah, we will win. We will just win. Actually, you know what? Next time I'm going to play the Zagreus Shield. Because I don't really get the Charge Shield all that often. Just recently I learned that it can't actually spawn in if you use these two, apparently. So, then again, I'm sure I have seen it with the Chaos Shield in the past. I'm pretty sure I have. Only one way to find out. Next time in the next episode. Guys, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, let me know in the comments below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I'll see you all in the next video. Until then, have the greatest of days and stay as awesome as you are.